Hey, Brianna.
So my goal today is to inform you on the international topic that is the Walt Disney World Company, and how it started out as an American diverse corporation in 1923 and has since expanded into a global and international family entertainment and media enterprise. So, most of us know about some brief history of Walt Disney World Studios and the entertainment that it brings to the public, but I plan on going deeper into the topic of how the company has expanded internationally through its theme parks. So, according to John Willis in his book, Making Disney Magic, the primary mission of the Walt Disney Company is to provide the leading information and entertainment to children and adults alike. So in total, there are 6 distinct parks located throughout the world. In America, throughout Europe, and northeastern Asia. I'm going to briefly go over each of the locations, and then I'm going to further discuss how these locations are culturally unique based on the elements that they incorporate. So, the first location is where all the magic started in Disneyland, California, which opened in 1955. And it started out as a Tiny Mouse idea and built up into an American incorporation. So as the company looked to further expand in the Eastern Shore region of the U.S., they were intrigued by the open, swampy landmass areas in Florida, particularly in Orlando. And then this is where they opened Disney World's Magic Kingdom in 1971. So with the success of the Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom in Florida, in the late 1970s, this is when the company began introducing further ideas on how to expand internationally throughout the globe. So in 1983, they opened their very first international park in Tokyo, Japan. Next in store for the European theme parks, was located in Europe, and after a long distinction between Barcelona or Paris for locations, in 1992, the company opened Euro Disney, located in Paris, France. 13 years later, the 5th location opened up in Hong Kong in 2005, and the 6th and most recent location is in Shanghai, Disneyland. So, along with the information about each distinct park location, we look at how these parks transitioned and incorporated their own unique cultural elements to make them their own unique parks. The magic and enchanted feeling in each park is still totally unique, while still managing a similar atmosphere that is Disney throughout each park. So as Disneyland in California was the first park to open up, it is the most Americanized in terms of theme that an amusement park can contain. So while expanding Walt Disney World in Florida, the company actually decided to take action upon one of Walt Disney's own designs or ideas, per se, and about introducing a world showcase highlighting 11 distinct countries. And this is sort of where the company further introduced the idea of how can we instead of bringing these countries into an American theme park, how can we spread this American theme park into other countries? So, in Disneyland Tokyo, there are many distinct cultural elements that it has, but the most unique one that visitors like the most is how the food is accommodated with the Japanese culture. So Euro Disney actually was one of the only parks that suffered major financial issues in its first 3 years of opening, really. And according to statistics, it actually lost almost $1 billion in the first 18 months of opening. And people felt that this was due to the sort of Americanized version of the park. So to further go into how they can make this a more European distinction, they opened a hotel that acts as the entrance of the park that is more designed in Victorian architecture to accommodate with the European style. So in Hong Kong, there are many bodies of water located throughout the park, which according to Chinese culture represent the good fortune to people. And finally, in Shanghai, they accommodate, or they have throughout the entire park what is known as the Gardens of Imagination, where you can travel through 6 themed lands throughout the park. And it's sort of just an idea of how people can come and experience the wonders of nature and the joy of imagination in this park. So in conclusion, this is sort of how we recap and look at how each of the, how the Walt Disney Company expanded from an American diverse company into an international one, and how other companies that are purely Americanized can further use this as a precedent to also expand. Thank you.